Hello and welcome to the first of my bonus episode watches. I mentioned in previous videos that what I was intending to do was occasionally do a bonus watch of favourite episodes of spy shows that I love and just do an abridged edited version. And today I've chosen Department S for a couple of reasons. Firstly, I've just uploaded an episode and it's had some great reaction. And by sheer coincidence, a fantastic member of our community, Mr. David Cornwall, has generously shared one of his collectibles with me. He sent me some pictures of a script that he owns, a script of Department S, which actually has some scribblings by Peter Wyngarde, some very important scribblings, where he's actually changing his character to Jason King. The character wasn't originally called Jason King, it was actually called Robert Cullingford. And as I might have mentioned in the previous video, Peter Wyngarde totally created the character of Jason King right down to the name and his fashion. Some resistance from the producers. They thought it was a bit too contemporary, and to be honest, it does date a little bit, but in his day he was a style icon. But the original character was meant to be very sort of professorial and more of a boffin, and what Jason King essentially turned him into was kind of a trendy Ian Fleming, and we got the character of Jason King. Now, the episode that I'm showing today is actually my favourite Department S episode. Although it wasn't the first episode screened, it was the first episode filmed, and it's called The Pied Piper of Hambledown. In this episode, you can probably see that Peter Wyngarde hasn't quite settled into Jason King yet. He's not quite as flamboyant, and his suit is not as, shall we say, 1970s as they later became, but you can see the foundations are being laid for the character of Jason King, and he puts in a great performance, as does all of the cast. Basically, Annabelle, Hurst and Stewart, Sullivan, I think, make up a fantastic team. I did find when Peter Wyngarde went on to make Jason King, the show didn't grab me as much. And I think that's partly because it was missing the mystery element, but more to the point, it didn't have these amazing characters of Stewart Sullivan and Annabelle Hurst. He needed someone to bounce off. I think the Jason King character works best in Department S because he's not in every scene, whereas in Jason King he was. And as I say, the mystery element is just absolutely delightful. But let me know what you think, guys. I'm going to make this a semi-regular thing if you like it. Just pick some of my favourites and give you an abridged version with the intent that you will go out and seek them and watch them in full episodes. I have a link in the description of the fabulous site that I managed to get this footage from, and please check it out. As I say, they have the complete series of Department S in upscaled high definition, and lots of other classic television shows too, predominantly British ones. But check it out, guys. Name below, and I will see you guys next time on my regular Wednesday slot and the occasional bonus pop-up episode watch. So let me know what you think, guys, and I'll catch you later. Bye bye.
even know enough to guess. It only just happened.
Yes, well, this time it's different. They've actually asked for you. Usually you're only called in when everything else is filled, huh? Your department is getting very famous, Sullivan.
Do you remember in DDD, Mark Cain found...
DDD?
Dead Dames Don't what? Found that everyone had been gassed, moved out of town. You have read it.
Gassed?
Well, it would excuse the kinky clobber our cooks wore.
How big is this village?
There's the main street, a few outlying houses, small holdings, that sort of thing.
Stand still or I shoot. Why didn't you answer the door?
It's my house. I do as I please. My name's Loring, Colonel Loring.
You don't take any chances, do you, Colonel?
I'm not a nervous man, Mr. Sullivan, but after what's happened, I'm careful.
Do you expect further trouble?
No, but...
You didn't hear anything that night?
Not a thing. My house seems to have been on the periphery of their attentions.
Whose attentions?
Whoever was responsible.
So you were left completely undisturbed?
Yes.
But don't just do something. Sit there.
Whenever I feel the urge to exercise, I lie down until it passes. Quote, they, unquote, came back for Susan Lewis because she was here at that time and on that day. But they didn't know it. Suppose we allowed it to be known that someone else was in the village at that time and on that day. What would they do?
When it was revealed that Susan Lewis was not the only person left when the inhabitants disappeared. A world-touring American, Mr. George Bounty, claims he was sleeping in a barn on the outskirts of Hambledown on the fateful night.
What will we do if they don't plan to take you anywhere?
Well, play it by ear, I guess. Well done, Mark Cain.
Jason, I've never met anyone like you in my life. How could you go and get yourself knocked out again?
At the time, it seemed to happen quite naturally.
And where's Stewart?
You're wasting your time. I'm not a man of violence, Mr. Sullivan. Far from it. But I think on this occasion...
I leave you no choice.
I have bought a weapon, Sullivan. One that no government can ignore.
Now it looks like you'll just have to shoot me.
Who are you?
Harry Lewis. Why? Yes, the whole village is here.
And you came here voluntarily?
Well, yes. Once the danger was pointed out.
One virus, one deformed virus. This whole mutant strain has been developed, Colonel. A strain sufficiently powerful to kill within 4 days of exposure.
This has all been most encouraging.
Not to mention expensive.
Unfortunately, yes.
You're wasting your money, Colonel. Why did you abduct the village, Colonel?
Brogan crashed my car. He was carrying the bacteria.
And so you sprayed the spot with acid?
And removed the villagers to save life, Sullivan, to inject them with the antidote.
All right, Sullivan. Drop that gun.
Sullivan, do as he says.
You don't look very worried yet. A 4-day plague is about to come your way.
This is your last chance, Sullivan.
You haven't been inoculated.
As I said before, nuts. Sullivan! Don't worry, Colonel. It's harmless. You've been taken for a very expensive ride by Brogan and the trustee Yates here. Because there is no virus. It was just one big confidence game. About the worst you'd catch from that stuff is a bad head cold.